Happy anniversary.
Happy Banasmurferny.
Yeah, it's 26.
I don't even know. I have no idea how long
I
we've
met
been
you
together.
in 91, and then...
I was 13.
I don't know the math.
Babe, how long have we been together?
I don't know.
Anniversaries. Married.
Don't know, don't care.
Shut the front door. Babe.
Welcome to your mom's house.
The holidays are the most wonderful time of the year, but if you're running an online store, you know they can also be the craziest time of the year. You've got inventory to manage, orders to fill, and a growing list of stressed out customers. So what do? ShipStation. ShipStation. It's awesome because they make everything you need to ship easy, and the money you save is huge. If you sell anything online, I don't need to tell you that shipping can be super frustrating. There are so many carriers and a ton of factors that go into figuring out the best rate for each order. ShipStation makes shipping the easy part of running your online store, so you can get back to doing what you're passionate about. Easily import orders from every sales channel, whether it's Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or your own website, and automate just about any shipping task. Make this holiday season a little brighter with ShipStation. Use my offer code YMH to get a 60-day free trial. Just enough time to handle the holiday rush. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top, and enter code YMH. ShipStation. Make ship happen.
This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Saatva. We have been long time friends, endorsers, huge fans of Saatva. You deserve to sleep on a high-quality mattress and not pay an extraordinary price. Saatva is hooking you up. You can get a hotel, 5-star hotel level bed, like an amazing bed that you sleep on. And if you were to go to a store, you would pay 5 times or more of this price. Saatva is online only. They cut out the middleman. They pass those savings on to you. You get environmentally friendly product, and you get incredible customer service, mattress takeaway service. Have them take away your old mattress and get a new, fresh, amazing mattress from Saatva. Go to Saatva, SAATVA.com/theshit, and you get $200 off any mattress of your choice. They have so many options to choose from. You will find a mattress that you love. We've had so many of them. They've all been fantastic. Go to Saatva, SAATVA.com/theshit. Get $200 off any mattress of your choice.
Were you thinking a nice thought?
Mm-hmm.
What were you thinking? Share the thought. Now it's turned gone. It's gone. The thoughts are gone. Oh, I wish you would have shared. You know, we'll talk about it on mic. Like the show.
We are on the show.
Oh, we started?
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to say is that you often will sit by yourself laughing, smiling, and then...
Or talking.
Or talking to yourself a lot. And by the way, last night, I didn't even bust your nuts, but you were in the shower and you were fully having a conversation with yourself. You were like... And I didn't stop you. I just stood there and I watched.
You watched me have a conversation?
Mm-hmm. Last night in your shower and the kids were, getting put down to bed.
Yeah.
And I just stood in the mirror. I was like at the sink and I can see you. And I was like, this guy's fucking out of his mind. But I didn't even mention it, right? Like I'm so used to it.
Yeah.
But I do wish you would share the fun with me. Because I do see you laughing a lot in your own head. And then I mean, what's the point of being married if I can't have some of that
I
fun?
tell you sometimes. I do.
Well, just right now, I could tell you were thinking a good thought about me, and then you didn't share it. You chose not to.
I like your jumper.
Thank you. And I was thinking that, too, because your friend from Australia called it a jumper.
Yeah, yeah.
What was her name?
Charney.
Charney. She said, I like Christina's jumpers.
Yeah.
And I thought of that when I put this on today. I thought of Charney.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Charney.
Hi, Charney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about that, too. See, that was fun. We had a moment. And that's all it takes is just to share the thought.
Yeah.
See, now you think a bad thought. You just had a bad thought.
How'd you know I had a bad thought?
Because your face went. And your nostrils flared. I know you. We've been together for 27 years. You don't think I know?
You think you know me?
Uh-oh.
You think you know me?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You don't know shit. I heard what you guys said, and the glove's fucking back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The glove is in effect.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's some. We should remind everybody that, of course, YMH Live is coming back very soon, November the 18th. Livestream.ymhstudios.com for tickets. Get them in advance. Otherwise, you deal with all the traffic day of and hour of the show.
You don't want that.
It's going to be at 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern, and of course that means 6 Pacific on the West Coast. Special guest Joseph Rogan of the
I've heard of him.
Yeah, of the Joe Rogan Adventure podcast, where he has a lot of
The JRA.
the JRA. It's going to be really fun. I spent some time with Unc Shine. We have some other very special guests or segments that we've done.
Just let me eat you.
Oh my God.
And yeah, it's going to be great. It's a great way to get into Thanksgiving week. You know,
It really says the holidays. Nothing says holidays like your YMH family.
Joe asked me. He goes, "What are you going to show me?" Because I've sent him some of the videos before from the heavy segment.
Yes.
He goes, "What are you going to show me?" I go, "It's specially curated just for you." And he goes, "Really?" And I go, "Yeah." And he was like, "Oh." He goes, We were eating with someone. He goes, "Tom sent me this video. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life."
Oh, I love it.
And I was like, "But picture a whole bunch of those." Yeah. And he was like, "I don't know how you could top that." I go, "Oh, we can top it."
You can top it.
Yeah.
He loves the live show. He
does.
talks
He's a big
about
fan of it.
on
Yeah.
his podcast, how they're
Yeah.
just outrageous. And I'm so excited to have him in our
It's gonna be fun.
dungeon.
It's
He's
gonna be
really going to
fun.
like it.
But Thanksgiving is coming up really soon.
It's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. But I
have-
got an opening clip. Do you want to see it?
Oh,
Let's start the show. We have to open
sure,
it, right?
sure.
Okay, here we go.
Baby, I'm gonna stuff you like a turkey. And you're gonna get that gravy. You're gonna get that gravy real good. Not sanitary.
Well, you missed the wink.
Oh, I saw it. I got it. Thanks.
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura
Mom Segura.
and
Christina Pajitsky.
Mom Mix.
welcome to your mom's house.
Yeah. Every time I hear that guitar, I think of Steve Aiello playing it.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
The sound check.
That was amazing. Every time I hear it, I think about you fingering yourself to Vincent Gallo.
You guys are two peas in a pod. I
Sure.
told you I like psychos, and you and Vincent,
Yeah.
two psycho bros.
I'm gonna stuff you like a turkey.
That's from Buffalo 66 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spanning time.
Yep.
Spanning time.
Yeah.
You're
Hey.
gonna get that gravy real good.
Who was he talking to? Is this to somebody or just general?
I think it's someone's in mind, but everybody gets the business.
He's
know what I
going
mean?
to spray everybody with
Yeah. Ugh.
I hate those metaphors. I'm not interested in that. Like,
Really?
I'm going to spread you like peanut butter or whatever. You're like,
God. Yeah. There's always a certain type of guy that says that.
yeah,
It's
this
not,
guy.
Yeah, I know.
This weird beard.
Yeah, it's never like I think usually it's never who you want.
Never.
you
It's
know?
not like a
underwear
hot-
models aren't like, I'm gonna spread you gravy all over you. You know?
Brad Pitt is not saying that
No.
to anybody ever. He doesn't have to.
Right.
He just looks at you and your panties fall off.
Jeez. Wonder what his price is. It sure is a lot more than Vince Gallo's, I'll tell you that.
Could you imagine to get Brad Pitt semen?
If I got in touch with him and I was like, hey, what would it take, for a night? And
With
he's
my
like,
wife.
with you? I'm like, no, not with me.
with you? Brad Pitt's like, Tom Segura wants to
He's
fuck
like,
me?
I don't want to fuck you, man. And I'm like, no, not me.
I've heard that he is a big fan of yours.
I heard that too.
So back in the Comedy Store days at its
Yeah.
heyday,
Yeah.
Adam, I think was Adam, who was like
yeah.
Brad Pitt loved Tom Segura. It's his favorite comedian.
Yeah,
He came
it
to
was
see
very
you.
cool.
So Brad might be listening
Yeah,
right now.
He told me that, and then Spade told me that. He was like, I don't know why, but
I love David.
Pitt loves you. I was like,
See?
yeah, he's pretty sharp, dude.
Is it? I don't mean to brag, but Anne Heche is a huge fan of mine.
There you go.
She
There
was
you
at the
go.
store one night, and she was like, I love you. I fucking love you.
Really?
I was like, I love you. Remember when she was a lesbo?
It's pretty cool when celebs tell you that.
Remember, but wasn't she gay for a minute?
And Heche?
Yeah, she was
Maybe.
gay with with Ellen.
With Ellen.
She was like Ellen's first boo, public boo.
Is Ellen going to start talking about eating pussy
I
or what?
want that hour so bad. Could you imagine how great that hour would be of it's called Eating Pussy, and it's by Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, I bet Anne's got a nice one, too.
She's pretty. She is so beautiful in person.
I know. I can see it.
No, she's charming and lovely. I really like her. I mean,
like
for the
her.
minute that I talked to her in the Comedy Store
I
hallway.
like her, too.
Could you imagine eating Ellen's box?
Nope. Oh, why did you fucking put that in my head? I was enjoying the Anne fantasy for a second.
Is that your celebrity crush then? Can
Well,
we
it
say
was for
Anne
the
Heche?
moment until you put Ellen's fucking furry hole in my face.
You think Ellen doesn't shave? Good dude, Ellen looks so much like my Uncle Steve. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, especially that picture on the right
up
with
there
the
on
blue.
the right.
Yeah, you know it, right?
Yeah, that is.
Dude.
Pichu.
Pichu again.
Yeah.
I gotta bring in a picture of my Uncle Steve. You guys are gonna die.
Yeah.
Just two peas in a pot.
That does
there.
look like your Uncle Steve.
Yeah, maybe she's Hungarian.
That'd be crazy. What if your Uncle Steve took his pants down and he had a pussy?
He's like, I am Ellen. and
I
need to
am
tell you."
Ellen.
That'd
And
be
I'm a
rad.
shitty boss.
Yeah, I thought Ellen was canceled. Wasn't she canceled?
I don't know. She's got like
I don't
fucking
know.
$400 million. She doesn't
No,
care.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Blondes don't have thick bushes, though. We blondes.
Very sad.
Well, historically, I mean, I don't know. We're not hairy.
I gotta say though, as a guy that likes
Full.
no, just a woman, I don't care about bush. None of, like, you know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you're like, I would never be like, you need it. I need it more like this or more like that. Same thing with tits. I've never been like, they're great, but if you're like, or should I mod? I'm like, no, you have tits. That's it. That's all we need. Like, they can be any size. Any size tits are the right size tits.
I know, but I think
Any size, any length bush is the perfect length bush.
Does Bert agree with you?
I don't know.
Because I don't think all men are as cool as you that way. I've dated guys that are like, they have to be spinners. They have to be 100 pounds. They can't have big. I don't like big tits. I like little tits. I like big ass. They're so specific.
Yeah,
So,
those guys all get the guitar treatment though. You know what I mean?
I know, because, don't you fall in love with the whole person too? It doesn't.
Yeah, of course.
The body
Of
parts
course.
are like.
Yeah, that you just of course you end up loving the whole thing. I also found out that like I didn't know that some guys don't eat ass. I didn't know that.
What do you mean? Who have you been talking to?
I asked a guy. I don't want to say his name.
The guy you are
No,
like
a friend.
bros
Yeah,
with?
I was like, what? And he was like, no, I wouldn't do that. I was like, wait a minute, are you straight? And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah. I was like, you went out with this chick and you like her?
I know. See, but there are guys that are weird like that are very weird about hygiene, very weird about body smells and juices. And listen, I've been with dudes before you that were very uptight about fluids and stuff. Yeah, not everybody's as cool as you. And that was my big attraction to you.
I really was like, I thought like a chick would be like that, but like I was talking to a dude and I was like,
Well,
huh?
here's the deal, man. Before you, I only dated, how do I say this? Kind of
No, yeah.
alternative.
Non-cisgendered men.
Well, just a little more beta leaning, I would say. And then
Yeah.
you were like my first football player, okay?
Yeah.
Like I was a goth girl, so I dated a lot of like alt dudes.
Sure.
And then you came along and you're like, I played football in high school. And I was like, ugh, like that doesn't attract me in the least, all that normal stuff.
First of all, there's no way I led with that. There's no way. Like, nice to meet you. I played football in high school.
No, but I didn't say you led with that.
I know, but it sounded like that was the story. Like I was like, what's up, Tom? Played football in high school.
I'm just saying you were a different type of
I got you.
gent.
Yeah.
The guys I went out with before, like I said, alternative, they wore eyeliner, skirts, tats, weird. I mean, it was the 90s, guys. It was way more fun.
It was the 90s.
It was so fun. They were a little more femmy, let's say.
Yeah.
Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you, yeah.
And then you came along and you were a very traditional, cisgendered, white male.
Yeah.
And you were like,
You're going to get that gravy real good.
Yeah. Like that.
Put it this way. You were the first boy I dated that watched football. I never dated a boy that was into football.
Really?
No. And you played, you were just a masculine guy, and then you were like, I'll eat your asshole. I'll suck the shit out of your butt. I'll lick your scrum. You didn't care. And I was like, oh, I like this. I like that he's a regular guy.
Yeah. I'm just discovering that not every guy's like that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I thought guys do that when they like a girl. Not that you do that with every girl. That's the distinction.
Yeah.
You don't do that with every girl. But I'm like, oh, are you very attracted to the girl? And then they're like, yeah. It's like, so then what do you mean? Then you rub her box all over your face, right? And then they're like, what?
No, some guys are not. They're like uptight. They're so uptight. Maybe I just dated troubled men. Not all of the boys I dated were like that. I'm not saying that, but some were more modest. More like, I'm not like that aggressive. I would say that you are the most aggressive of the men I've ever. But yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of your testosterone levels. They're extremely high. Yeah. You're very hairy. I never dated a man as hairy as you. Yeah. You're just a real man. I like it.
Happy anniversary.
Happy Banna Smurferny.
Yeah, it's 26.
I don't even know. I have no idea how long
I met
we've been
you
together.
in 91. And then
I was 13, 12.
Got married in 94.
I was graduating from high school.
I don't know the math.
Babe, how long have we been together?
I don't know.
Anniversaries. Married.
Don't know, don't care.
Shut the front. Babe.
Let's see, I met you.
We met in 05. I was 28.
No, we didn't meet in 05. We met in 02.
We met in 02. Right. And but we started dating when I was 28. And by the time we were 30, I was 32, we were married.
So that we got married in 08.
How many years is that? I can't do fucking math.
13?
We've only been married for 13.
Only?
And then plus 4 dating, 17 years total.
Yeah, 13 years.
Isn't that wild?
13 years.
That's crazy. What does it feel like
45 years? 100,000 years. It feels like
the slow. It's like,
I feel like there's fossils of when we met.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always on an elliptical machine. Like, you know how 1 minute of that time is so fucking painful.
Yeah.
And you're just like, why?
I know. I'm like, okay, I get it. It's a long time. Why are we still counting?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
I feel like after a certain amount with someone, you're like,
I know. It's like,
why
what
do
anniversary
this?
is it? It's like, how many breaths did you take today? I don't know.
How many shits can you take?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. What are we going to do for our Banna Smurford? I know. We're so busy right now. We can't even take a night.
We did the best
away.
thing ever last night.
What?
Slept.
I know.
That's what I'm most excited about these days.
No.
I guess that's middle age.
Yeah.
If you're like, what's the most exciting thing? I'm like, fucking sleeping. I get so excited when I'm on the road. And I know it's a good problem to have. I'm very fortunate that I do a lot of 2 shows a night, and I'll find out it's a 1 show night, and I don't know it. I'm like, what time's the second show? And they're like, no, it's only 1 show. And I'll like, really?
Yeah, I know.
And they're like, yeah, what do you want to do? I'm like, go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I get all excited about sleeping.
Pumped. Let me tell you, when I went to Momver, the highlight of that trip was staying at a nice hotel and sleeping.
Yeah.
There are 3 days I didn't even go outside until it was showtime, and I had to walk to the
There's
venue.
days when you're on the road where I don't hear from you until the afternoon. Like, it's into the afternoon. And you're like, what's up?
Night.
Yeah.
Because sleep is so rare with 2 children, you just don't.
The most rarest.
They're mostest rarest.
Yeah.
So what are you going to get me? What, Nadav, Google what 13 years is. What's the
Sounds like bad luck.
bud plug?
13.
Oh, I know.
Right? 13.
Yeah, why do they do this too, by the way, where they're like, it's the paper,
There's
it's
got to be something.
it's the
What's that drop? down?
aluminum.
Lace.
Oh.
Hmm.
You gonna buy some sassy panties?
Okay. Sure.
I got you something special from adamandeve.com. Promo code MOM at checkout.
It's lace.
No, it's rubber. Yeah, lace. I mean, what are we supposed to buy each other that's lace?
I
It's
don't
super
know.
gay. Sorry, I tried to stop myself from saying
I
it,
know.
and I was like, nah, just
It
let
hurt.
it go. I'm old.
I heard the stammer. It's super gay.
I was like,
Yeah.
why am I going to try and stop who I am? I think you guys know I have no hate in my heart at this point. Goodness.
I don't know if they would
Babe,
know that.
Buy me a lace Mercedes.
Okay.
Buy me a lace massage. Massage my asshole.
Massage.
I mean, what can we do? We can't even spend the night away because, like, we have 2 little ones. We'll just
We
go
can.
to
If we
dinner.
leave food out, we leave water. We leave, like,
You guys can survive.
they would be so scared. Oh my god.
Oh my God, how
They
much
woke
would
up
you?
to an empty house. Scary.
I think that's the kind that messes you up for life.
Yeah, it's not a funny prank. For
I remember, this is so traumatic. My dad would go to bars and nightclubs with me, right? Like he would bring me with him on school nights and stuff when I was in 3rd grade. And then I told my mom about it because I was like, it's so rad. We go out, we dance, and like, she's like, you cannot do that. That's not appropriate. So then my dad decided to just leave me home alone and go out to bars and nightclubs. And not get me a babysitter.
why?
So I would be up until 2 a.m. when the bars closed, or 2:30, just in panic, in fear of when my dad would come back from the bar. It was horrible. Yeah. I'll be talking about that in my next Netflix hour. And I've had to pay for a lot of therapy, so go ahead and watch that.
Okay. Jesus.
Isn't that
Christ.
crazy?
But why not just get the babysitter?
He didn't know because he's a fucking savage. Like in Hungary, you would just go
Leave a
with your
kid.
no. So
Oh.
his father would take him to the bar in Budapest, and then he would make the kids wait outside in the snow until your dad was done drinking, and then you'd walk home with your drunk dad. That's how they did it in the old country. Yeah. That was my dad's thinking. He goes, well, at least I didn't take you and make you wait outside. That's what my father did. Because I called him out on it many years later. I'm like, why didn't you think to get me a babysitter? I was terrified. And he's like, well, usually a kid comes with you to the bar. I didn't do that. Like, he really didn't know.
He really doesn't know. He's the ultimate didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe it. Like, his hardcore, hard knock life was different.
Yeah.
Different.
Real different.
Real different.
Yeah.
Like, not even first world, bro. Like, that's... Hungary back
God.
then was like, communist fucking nightmare.
I guess that's the one thing that they say about the real communist societies is there was never danger of like a
No
kidnapping
crime.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He could just wait for his daddy outside of the bar, and no one's
Yeah.
going to take you.
Yeah.
Because they'd throw you in a fucking gulag and shoot
Probably
you.
pretty cold.
Yeah, very cold.
Budapest winter.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Your dad in there too? Yeah, it's fucking cold, dude.
So
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine as a child?
And their
waiting
dad's
for
probably
your-
got hammered too.
Of course. I'm sure they took their time.
Old
it wasn't
world
a quick
hammered.
drink.
Yeah.
It was like, well, then I had a relative who was drunk on the rooftop and fell asleep on the rooftop drunk in the middle of winter. He was
died.
playing his violin up there drunk, and he froze to death in the middle of winter. That was my mother's father. That's how he died.
That's your grandfather?
Yep. That's on her side, and then my dad's side, daddy took him to the bar. So this is
How'd he die?
a heart attack during sex with my grandmother, who was 25 and he was 50. So there was,
That's tight.
yeah. She was like 21
That's tight.
when they got married, and he
Yeah.
was like late 40s,
Yeah.
and then my dad was like 8 and he had a heart attack while having sex. And she didn't know it. He like rolled over, and that was it.
You had double cool grandpas.
They're all cool.
Yeah.
All the guys in my family are way cool.
Yeah. Jesus.
None of them are cool guys.
Yeah, the coolest.
Yeah.
Perhaps the coolest.
And then my stepdad, he's dead. I can talk about this now.
Yeah.
He was from India, and he would lie to women he was sleeping with.
This was one of my favorite stories I've ever heard in my life.
So he would say, he would be bouncing multiple girls, right? Working a few of the ladies. And he's like, well, I can't see you this week because I'm going to India. I'm going to visit my family back in India. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Meanwhile, he'd go on another trip with some other girl or fuck a bunch of other girls. So what he would do to prove that he went to India to the girl that he had lied to is take one of his pictures down from because he had like a Ganesh or something framed and like reframe it and give it to her. Be like, I got this from
India.
This
trip. Gangster shit.
And so elaborate.
I mean, if I may.
Gloves off to you, good
salute,
sir. I mean, but why and the effort?
Girl opens it, oh my God, India. He's like, I was in Mumbai and I picked that up. Yeah.
Like, I got this from my uncle's house or whatever. And he would just reframe his Indian artwork.
Like, he loves me so much.
Which is always so funny because the lying to me seems like so much effort.
Yeah.
Just, I feel like can't you just tell somebody like, hey, I fuck around. We're not going to be exclusive.
I don't think his brain works like that.
Oh, no. Well, he's
no. You know what's interesting is this. Look at this.
Okay. Oh my fucking God.
Party trick challenge. Watch.
I don't like it already.
Just watch.
Hey, he put it back.
Prosthetic limb?
I don't know what's going on in there. He put it on real quick. I think he might have like one of those like disjointed limbs, You
can just walk around like that?
He seems to be.
Okay, here's my theory, because I knew a girl in high school that didn't have legs from the knees down.
Right.
So she had a prosthetic limb from the knee down. I'm guessing that's a prosthesis
but look
that you can whack.
But look how like usually when people put on prosthetic limbs, there's a bit of labor involved. And he just fucking absolutely snapped that and then snapped it right back in.
Thanks for showing me that.
Yeah. What's funny is I was having a conversation with Native about the season 3 of You, which I haven't dived into yet.
I've started it.
And he goes, I think I just realized that I don't like watching these dark murder shows. But it took him 2 full seasons of it to figure it out. Because he fell asleep watching it. He goes, it didn't feel good in the morning.
I can relate to Native because there have been shows that I would just keep watching and I'm like, I fucking hate this. I hate it so much. What's the next one going to be?
Yeah.
And then I was like that with that show Younger. I was watching that for a while and I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
And I just kept coming back to it. But then why do we keep coming back?
Well, there's something that's pulling you in.
Yeah.
Something's pulling you in.
So I started season 3 of You. Mm-hmm. You gave me permission because we were apart.
Well, it's hard to watch shows together when we're traveling this much,
Have you started You? Have you gotten
I started it, but it's a slow opener.
Yeah.
And, then between I was home with just the kids and there's just a lot going on.
It's good. It's cooking.
Yeah. I'm excited. I mean, I'm definitely going to watch it. I'm a big fan.
Shout out to Sarah Gamble who came on the show. Squarespace. I love Squarespace. I have used Squarespace to build, 4 or 5 different websites over the years. It's just that easy to use. I mean, I'm not a computer programmer. I don't know HTML, and you don't have to. You don't have to know anything fancy to use Squarespace. What I love about Squarespace, I love the templates. They're clean, they're beautiful, they're easy for people to navigate, and they have website templates for any kind of business or any kind of thing you can imagine, whether you're an online store, maybe you're announcing the birth of a child or a wedding that's coming up. It's so simple. You don't need to pay for an expensive website to someone to do it for you. Do it yourself. 24/7 award-winning customer support. Make it stand out with a beautiful website. Head to squarespace.com/mom for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code MOM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Liquid IV Making hydration a priority helps us feel healthier on a day-to-day basis and fuels us to be our highest potential. I actually start in the morning. I get a bottle of water and I put one stick of Liquid IV in. Makes the water taste, well, like something that isn't just water. They have different flavors: watermelon, strawberry, lemon, lime. And here's an interesting fact about Liquid IV. One stick of Liquid IV in 16 ounces of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone. So not only does it taste better, you're actually hydrating yourself more efficiently. In cooling weather and cooler weather, you can miss signs of dehydration more. It's important to stay on top of it, especially if you're exercising, if you're working out, if you're doing anything where you're sweating. You want to hydrate more anyway. It's a great product. I drink some every day. I'm a huge fan. It contains 5 essential vitamins, more vitamin C than an orange, and as much potassium as a banana. Grab your favorite Liquid IV flavors nationwide at Walmart, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code MOM at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you get better hydration today using promo code MOM at liquidiv.com. We started Squid Game. You then went to sleep.
Hold on. BT Dubs. So I caught Squid Game in the green room somewhere, and I was like, Tom's going to love this. It's got everything you love: violence, depression, fear, terror, just everything. You are just so, I'm like, you're going to love this. What is the delay?
Yeah.
And so we started last night, and you immediately, you're like, I cannot watch dubbed. I cannot watch dubbed.
Yeah, I don't like watching dubbed.
It's infuriating. I agree.
I had this conversation last week with people who were watching this show, Squid Game. It's a Korean show on Netflix that became a global sensation, and everyone was talking about it. And they were like, yeah, I watched it dubbed, and it took to, you get used to it. I was like, just fucking turn that off, man. Watch it with subtitles.
But then I don't want to read.
Yeah.
I don't like to read. I'm too tired to read.
Yeah, to me, I won't watch it dubbed.
That's why I fell asleep. You're making me read.
Yeah.
And I had taken some Theraflu or whatever, and I was like, meh. So, but you like the violence, right?
Well, I wouldn't say that I like the violence. I like the premise of the show. I like the show.
Yeah.
The show's it's very dramatic.
You like that. Koreans love drama.
They're amazing with
so
this. I want to
good.
know why that culture produces such great features and shows. It's super intense. Yeah.
I was thinking last night.
Yeah.
And this might be a Theraflu thought.
Yeah.
Because I was high on Theraflu listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to pay attention to me when I'm telling you.
Okay. Go ahead.
But isn't it crazy that we're all human beings? Like, we're all the same species, right? Like, we feel the same stuff. We have the same dramas, the same concerns, the same biology. Yet, if I were to land in Korea, I can't communicate with the same species. It's fucking crazy. Like, a dog from Australia or a dog in Paris can talk to a dog in America. But we can't talk to.
That's a good high thought. That is a fun high thought.
That was cruel. That was cool, right?
Languages are different. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
but I get what you're saying.
How is our sounds like?
The only thing that really translates is well, here's the thing. A gaze translates, right?
Yes.
Body language.
Looks.
There's signals, right?
Yes. Universal. Hello. Wave.
Yeah. Anger translates.
Yes.
Emotions. But you're right. Like detailed, nuanced subtext, all that. Like to really connect with someone. It's why this is taking it somewhere else. I was always like, oh man, that's something that doesn't exist when people are in a relationship or married who don't both fluently speak. That's
got to be tough.
There's a level of conversation my parents have never had.
Yes.
Because my mother's primary language is Spanish.
Yes.
My father's is English. And although they communicate,
it's never the same.
It's never that level.
No, and
things are lost,
yes,
and miscommunicated and misunderstood all the time.
Even in the age differences between people, even in our age gap, I've noticed. I'll reference some TV show.
Oh, that's for sure.
You're just this much off.
Yeah,
culturally,
because that's the gap begins to be slightly there at about 2.5 years.
Yeah,
anything over 2.5 years, that's a show can be on for 3 seasons.
Yeah,
that's true. And leave a cultural impact.
Yeah,
and then go away.
Yeah,
and if you miss that time period, you miss it.
Yeah, it's so true, because even my parents, who we were just talking about, because of their primary language being Hungarian, and my understanding of Hungarian is different than their understanding. There are words that they would use that would never know because it's the slang and the vernacular that they came up with too. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel like I never knew my parents either because of that language barrier
Yeah.
and that cultural barrier. I
Yeah.
will never truly
get it.
know,
I know.
what it is, who they
I know.
really were.
And
are.
all this came from your Theraflu high thought.
Yeah, man. Forget about it.
Yeah. Let me see. I don't think he'll answer, but let's just try anyway.
Who are you going to call?
Bobby Lee.
Ghostbusters. Oh, yes. Come
He
on.
won't. It's only fucking 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah. He's
so.
sleeping. Plus, we're on our time zone. Yeah, it's noon his time, babe. He's sleeping. No. Text Kalila.
Hmm.
Kalila's up.
She's probably up. Yeah.
Yeah, she's awake early.
I'm just going to see. Yeah, but I want to talk to the Korean guy.
No, I know. She'll nudge him.
She won't. He'll be all upset and groggy. God, Jesus Christ. Fucking unreal.
But, like, how is it that, like, I still understand how people have different sounds for things. Like, a dog in Chinese is a go-go. Like, that's go-go. And then we say dog or
Right. No, the sounds thing, because that's
so weird.
that in Spanish they say that a dog's sound is guau guau.
Not at all.
You're like, what? And you're like, no, it's woof woof, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you teach here. And
Yeah.
they're like, that is not the sound. So we hear different sounds.
Isn't that just bananas? How
Yeah.
do humans collectively, and how does that even start? Like, two people are hanging out and they're like, that's a cup, bro.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we got to tell the rest of the village, this thing is called a cup. Like,
Yes.
how does language...
The etymology. Mhm.
Yeah, that's a big word.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. Holy
Yeah, fuck this girl who used to study language.
Stupid.
uh,
Yeah, but I like Squidward Game. It's cool.
It's intense. If you like intensity, that shit is
That's
wild.
Koreans, dude. I like their soap operas too. Hello My 20s was a big show for me. You know what I love most about Korean TV shows is their food. Because I love Korean food. I love
food.
watching them eat. I'm like, oh, I want to know how to make that
Yeah,
dish.
sundabu.
Sundabu.
Yeah, bulgogi.
Bulgogi.
Kalbi.
Kalbi. I love
Kimchi.
all that. I love all that
It's
shit.
fucking really good stuff, man. I know. Even in the show, they're sitting around just eating.
I
you
know.
just homemade stuff, and you're like, I want some of that shit.
I'm licking my chops.
Yeah.
And it's all in little mom's containers. You're like, oh, I bet that shit's good. But so you and I have gone different ways on Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, I got through season 1 finally, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm just super busy right now, and then I get like something will happen, like you get me to watch an episode of Squid Game, and then I'm like, well, I want to watch this now.
Yeah.
So you lose track, of like
Right.
what you were watching.
Well, plus with the GOT
Mm-hmm.
is that it becomes very predictable. It's like this clan
Really?
has to go to that clan and we're going to fight. It's just like battle. Someone gives birth to a dragon or a demon, and that's pretty cool. There's some incest, and then boom.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I like it.
Wonder when they're going to announce new episodes.
Me too.
Mm.
But anyway, you and I are now going separate ways on
Yeah,
the
run with
GOT.
it. Go run with it.
You're giving me permission to watch the show alone.
Go ahead.
Wow, the glove gave me permission.
Have fun.
Wow.
It's okay. Do your thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. No
I
problem.
want all the cum.
Oh, Jesus.
Remember? Where's that from again?
A porno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, then she goes, I want all the cum.
Right, that's why it's from a porno.
Isn't that her?
Yeah, she's gargling cum.
Right, but so I'm saying, like, what's the scenario again? I forget.
That it's like fucking 60 guys lined up.
And they're all jizzing in her mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she wants it all. And that's why she goes, she's gargling it.
And that's the one
And
we
then
named.
at the end, she goes, thank, yeah.
Remember the cum dog, the sprinkler?
Yeah. That's on the old soundboard. I got to get that in.
Oh, it's good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
real high level stuff.
Yeah. Classic YMH.
Yeah, I wonder why I didn't get an NBC sitcom.
I know. That was so funny. I don't think we've ever really talked about that.
No. Did he call back?
No.
Did he? He did.
OMG.
He did. Oh my God.
What are you gonna ask him? Just about what it's like being Korean and stuff?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey man, hey, we're doing a podcast right now. And can I ask you a question?
Yeah, but what is it about?
Well, that's what I'm going to get to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's get to the point.
Okay. So I started watching Squid Game, and I want to know why is Korean entertainment so intense?
So
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, we're intense people. We were oppressed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Japanese play with their little penises.
Yeah, and they stole your rice?
And they stole the rice. That's the number one thing.
Yeah.
He goes stealing rice,
Yep.
and then the penises,
Okay.
right? And they used to boil us. That's what my dad used to say.
Yeah, I remember that. He told you that right before bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to boil us.
You know what I was just thinking?
What?
I was thinking
What?
your stories about your father are like an episode of Squid Game.
Exactly, dude. And that's like, I'm so glad that's out there so that people understand the kind of fucking shit that I had to go through.
I mean, it is a fucking like that show. I'm just getting into it, and I'm like, I love it, but it's so dramatic. But that's the main word, and I'm watching other like Korean features. I'm like, this shit is super fucking intense,
Well,
man.
maybe they'll do a movie about thick fucking Peruvian fucking fuckwads like you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like thick ass, ugly ass fucking Peruvian fuckwads.
Jesus.
Jeez.
This is,
No,
I'm
just saying,
guessing
that's
you
what they
just.
should call it.
I'm guessing you just woke
Peruvian
up.
fuckwad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm grumpy.
Is this your first thought of the day?
Jesus.
I just woke up. I'm in Hawaii. I'm about to shoot. You know,
Oh.
it's a little intrusive what you're doing.
Okay. Wow. It's so
What
rude.
a diva.
Bid you farewell in your own language. Arigato, my man.
All right, my main man. I'll see you next week.
Oh, sayonara. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. All right. Gosh, so grumpy.
So, where are you going to see him next week?
Typical fucking Chinaman. So,
Babe.
what?
I love Korea. Where are you seeing him next week? Are you going to LA?
Actually, it's it's right now because we're recording this
Oh,
like a
right.
week ahead. I'm seeing him in Cancun.
Cancun.
We're at the Just for Laughs
Right.
Cancun Comedy Festival.
Yep.
I'm a guest on his podcast.
Pomcast. With Khalili?
With Santini.
Santina.
Yeah, it's
I
called
love Andrew.
Ginger and Soy Sauce, and they fucking
Ginger and soy. That's not
Yeah.
a bad name.
yeah, it's the two of them.
I
and
like
they-
ginger in my soy sauce.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Buddy, what are you laughing about for reals?
I really have fun with that guy.
Me
He
too.
really makes
He's
me
the
laugh.
best.
He really makes me laugh.
He's so funny.
I don't know what this is here, but let's check it out.
You got me fucked up. Your girlfriend turned me out. Sister. Your girlfriend turned me out. I never went with sister. And I liked it. Your girlfriend turned me out. That was on you. That was your girlfriend. That's me and sister. You a motherfucking lie, nigga. I fucked all your hoes, nigga. I fucked your white bitches, your black bitches. Let's go ask her. I never went with those goddamn sister. But that don't mean I was going with her. You was fucking her? What the fuck you talking about? You was fucking her? I done fucked a lot of women that I went with. Shit, that was in the 80s, nigga. They was going together. His bitch turned me out, and I liked it.
Okay.
No, I thought turning you out means turning you gay. That bitch turned me out. I thought that's what that means when you turn someone out.
Okay.
That's not what it means?
I mean, I guess maybe there's multiple meanings.
Okay. Well, what does it mean the bitch turned me out?
I mean, I think she got with his booty
Nah.
and ate it.
That's right.
Scrum dogged him.
She did? Oh my god.
What's it say?
Can't read it.
To turn out a good person with minimal or shy sexual experience into a freaky, sex-hungry nympho.
Okay. There you go. I think it was his booty hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't admit to that.
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? He'd be like, yeah, I like butt stuff. Like, that's extremely...
No, he didn't say he went like stuff up there.
Oh,
used to
but
turn me
she
out.
licked my scrum.
I think that's what happened.
That's what you heard. That's what you heard, but that's not what was said.
Because a boy can dream.
For our, well, I'm sick right now. I have a cold.
that's what's... Sure.
I do.
Okay.
Now,
You do have. I know. You're sick.
I can't lick your scrub. I can't taste, though, so maybe now is a good time.
That's what I would argue.
But may I tell you something?
Mm.
I'm extremely disappointed. I had my cholesterol checked.
Yeah.
Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It took a couple of months. I changed my diet. I've been eating lots of legumes, nuts, no red meats, no, fucking fiber.
And?
He tested my blood again.
Mm-hmm.
The cholesterol was like 1 point lower.
Meaning,
and he goes, well, it's a genetic thing then. And that's true because when I was in my 20s, I also had higher cholesterol than what's normal. So turns out like generations of sausage eating is what changed
thousands
me.
of years probably.
It's my only genetic weakness that I've found so far.
Okay.
Well, everything else is pretty fucking superior.
You do have an incredible. I've talked about this before, and I think maybe the kids got this from you, which is pretty wild. At least one of them. Is that like you will sleep off in like sickness?
Yes.
It's really crazy.
I fight it with my
I've
mind.
seen it so many times.
Yeah.
Where like I'm really sick and you're like, I'm getting it. And then you're like, you take a nap and you're like, I'm better. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And you get over it.
But sometimes like, so the other night it was too late. It was too late. And but even now, like I should be way sicker than I am. And I just fight it with my mind. I tell it to fuck off. Fuck right out of here, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
And I will it away. But you haven't gotten sick in a while.
Lately, but I've also been taking better care of myself.
Is that what this is?
I mean, I've been taking like vitamins, supplements, eating well. At least I'm not getting great sleep all the time, but I try to get more sleep.
Yeah.
You know? So I get a little bit more than I used to. So I think that's kind of like a wellness thing too, right?
I want to take more vitamins.
You can do that.
I think they really do help.
Yeah, for sure they do.
I used to not believe in vitamins.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck this shit, dude. This is bullshit.
They definitely help. Yeah.
Pussy vitamin shit. But
I gotta pee.
Try.
Let me go pee real quick.
Jeez.
I mean, I've had to for a while.
Well, you just say so. God.
That's what I just did say.
Man.
Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good job on your pronunciation, Nadav.
Hey, I have something I want to share. Why did you?
I was just saying, he's been working at it, and I feel like his Hebrew's getting better and better every day.
Yeah. I wanted to say, since we gave up Game of Thrones as the show we watched together, I've replaced it with a new one. Nadav, if you would, please bring up this show. Go ahead and read it, Tom.
Breastfeeding my boyfriend viewers don't think they'll ever recover from watching the Channel 4 doc. What's happening?
So this is on the BBC, Channel 4. Apparently, it's women who enjoy breastfeeding their grown-ass boyfriends.
Why wouldn't you fucking save this for me? You watch this?
No, I mean, it's BBC, so we have to watch it through the VPN. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they just...
That should be in the
aired.
ad, by the way.
Yeah. Yo, you want to see some shit?
You want to see these guys sucking their girlfriend's tits for milk? ExpressVPN. All right. The broadcaster. Oh, my God.
So, Milky Mummy. This is hilarious. The contributor, known as Milky Mummy, explained how she made £30,000 a month selling lactation videos. I can't read it. Other women called Lana said the practice is the perfect foreplay for her and her boyfriend, and that she missed breastfeeding her 2 children once they grew up. It's an adult nursing relationship and typically breastfeeding 3 to 5 times a day because the boyfriends enjoy it. Do you realize? So when you're breastfeeding an infant, it is a fucking part-time job. It's constant. So to keep your milk supply up, you have to be breastfeeding a grown man 3 to 5 times a day. And people are just mortified, which is so funny.
Yeah.
I hope Channel 4 are announcing some sort of support helpline after this show for traumatized viewers. Somebody tweets.
So these grown men are breastfeeding that often? Like
have to. You have to
keep the milk duct like working.
To maintain your breast milk supply,
you
have to be milked essentially, at least 3 times a day, at least more to keep it fresh. What do you think?
I'm just thinking about that's a lot of time in your day.
It's a lot of time for what makes your dick hard.
Yeah. And also, does it keep making your dick hard? Does it get like, oh, we've been doing that a while now.
It doesn't get to like a mommy like.
Well, I think it definitely is a mommy thing for sure. Yeah.
Well, then wouldn't it be the ultimate? Oh God, I can't even go there. I'm so weird. Well, okay, so your sexuality. Let's go back, right? So your first sensual, meaning not sexual, but sense thing is with your mommy.
Sensory?
Sensory,
okay.
yeah. So that's the beginning. And then as you become an adolescent or become a child, you differentiate between like your sexuality, mom's sexuality, you know, and that's all mixed up when you're an adult breastfeeding.
Yeah.
That is wild, dude.
Yeah. Oof.
What do you think? Would you be into it?
No, that doesn't. It's just, you know, the thing about are you into it, I think is most of the time it's almost automatic, or at least there's a curiosity. So like you either go, yeah, I'm into that, or you're like, all right, I would try that. And then there's things that just do nothing. I'm not even like repulsed or upset by it, or it's just that I just go, it does nothing.
It does nothing for me either. I don't think, and it's also, it takes a long time. I'd have to teach you to latch properly. That's a whole thing. And then it's rather painful when your milk comes in, and then breastfeeding sucks. I don't know. These women are crazy. They love it so much.
Yeah.
And you've got teeth and a beard and everything. It would be painful on my nips.
Maybe there's some other mommy out there that likes that. Oh, I like a bearded baby with teeth.
Yeah, because you're not an infant. I mean, you're a grown man. You eat steak and stuff.
Right.
That's tough. Gosh.
I just saw this in the folder. I haven't seen what I'm about to pull up.
Okay.
But it looked. I can't even read it because it's small here. But I think it's going to be funny. Day 6. Tired of people asking if he's Tom Segura.
Hilarious. Enjoying his retirement from his arduous job of being a door-to-door yerba mate salesman back in the 80s. I miss the days before yerba mate was mainstream. This fun's hilarious. I source, forage, salvage, handpick, and harvest my own yerba mate near the Gowanus Canal. This is hilarious.
So this is in Hipsters of New York.
Oh, I love that. I like Eric Andre likes it.
Yeah. Very funny.
Tired of being asked if he's
I got to say, he's got some pretty fresh gear on.
He does look cool, though. I like him.
I consider it a compliment, sir. I'm sorry that people are doing that to you, Doyle. Wait, you're fucking 62, man?
Looks great.
God, he looks good for 62.
I know.
Shit.
I know. That's how I look at fucking.
I was like, yeah, I kind of.
45.
Oh, God, he's 20 years older than me. Fucking great. God damn it.
Yeah, that guy does look like you a little bit. Not as much as Vincent Gallo, though.
Right.
Oh, fuck. Stop.
Ooh.
I don't like it.
Jesus Christ. Where was that?
That's not Korea. I speak fluent Korean. I did not hear that.
That's definitely not, yeah.
Cambodia, maybe? Let's hear it again. I'm the master of Asian accents.
There's also writing on the screen.
Oh,
there.
it's... That's Thai.
That's Thai?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
Very impressed.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Okay.
Guys, I'm trying to speak. Palakazat. What is it?
What's that? French?
Grandma Pa.
I don't know.
Maybe it's Uzbeki.
Oh yeah. Could be Uzbek.
Uzbek. Okay.
Could be.
Shit.
Oh
no.
That was a good one. You didn't like that one?
I don't like it. I don't like people being hurt. I'm not. I don't share this with you.
They're fine though.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know that, Doc?
just no, they're fine.
Is that her again?
Yes. Let's hear the echo. What happens when I do this? Your stomach?
Stop.
First hockey game?
Stop.
You don't think they're the best? They're my favorite. That's my favorite interaction I've seen. No?
No. I don't want, I think it's cute, the gag, and I get that he's torturing her, but I don't like the actual vomit stuff, you know.
All right.
It's cute.
Okay.
There's an account I follow. It's this girl who's married to an Italian guy, and she's always fucking with him. Like, hey, babe, I put the red sauce. I put the ragu on the spaghetti. And he's like, ragu? You don't put ragu on the spaghetti?
Yeah.
And like, today he's like, babe, I got you some Italian ice. And it's like a shitty box. And he's like, what is this? He gets so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that. It's fun.
Funny.
It's
yeah.
fun interaction, yeah.
There's another cultural difference couple. See, that's got to be tough.
Definitely. Yeah.
How do you really relate to somebody, you know?
I don't know. I think you can relate and they love each other, but there's just levels of conversation you're not capable of having.
No, you can't.
Because there's subtleties.
Well, even where you grow up, right? Like when I meet another Angelino, there's a shorthand.
Exactly.
You just know exactly what the fuck culturally we're talking about.
Yeah.
But it's not always.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. 13 years with my jeans.
This episode of Your Mama's House is brought to you by Policy Genius. There's a lot to be thankful for, like how Policy Genius can check if you're paying too much for home and auto insurance. It's never a bad time to find ways to bundle your home and auto insurance and save with Policy Genius. Are your home and auto policies up for renewal? Let Policy Genius look for a lower rate for you. What Policy Genius does is they make it easier to compare home and auto insurance rates in one place. They can help you find home and auto coverage similar to what you have now, but for a lower price. They've saved customers an average of $1,250 per year over what they're paying for home and auto insurance. Getting started is easy. You head over to PolicyGenius.com. You answer a few quick questions about yourself and your property, and then Policy Genius takes it from there. They'll compare rates from America's top insurers, from Progressive to Allstate, to find your lowest rates. And the best part, they'll do the switch over for you. That is unbelievable. Head to PolicyGenius.com to get started right now. Policy Genius, when it comes to insurance, it's nice to get it right.
You guys know what I'm going to talk about. My favorite game on my phone, Best Fiends. I swear to God, if you see me on an airplane, I'm playing Best Fiends. I am hooked. I play it every time I travel. Well, because A, I like the game. It keeps you coming back for more. Because the game is just hard enough, but not too hard so that you're frustrated. B, I like the characters. I like the colors. I feel like a kid again when I play Best Fiends. It's so fun. Yeah, your fiends start out as a wee baby version of their future selves. The more you play, the more fiends join your team and the more powerful they become, helping you solve increasingly challenging puzzles as you progress through the game. That's right. So you have a little baby fiend and then it grows with powers, and there's slugs. There's all kinds of little boxes, crates full of bananas. That's my favorite one to defeat. Download Best Fiends free today on the App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
Run your mouth, drive like a fucking idiot, and motherfuckers like you call the motherfucking Rex, fucking idiot. Use cause Rex.
You were speeding on fucking.
You fucking blue body, you fucking moron.
Bitch.
Fuck you. Do something, tough guy. Do something, motherfucker. Oh yeah, you toughed me up, punk. Hey, you were tough until I got out, motherfucker. Fuck off.
It's great.
That was
I like
great.
this kind of shit.
That was great.
Yeah.
Thank you for whoever filmed that. That was really
Yeah,
great.
it was cool. I like like kind of rugged
It's in Idaho.
guys talking shit.
Yeah.
Because these two could fuck each other up pretty good.
No, I think the one guy would fuck the other guy up pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The guy that walked over was clearly
like-
the aggressor.
Yeah.
And the other guy was like, "Are you going to assault me?" And then when he walked away, he was like, "Fucking bitch."
So
Yeah.
crazy when people talk like this to one another
Yeah.
in public. Could you imagine? Have you ever gotten this heated?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. With who? When?
I mean, I've had
Strangers in traffic?
I'm thinking about like over a lifetime, not like last week. Have you ever gotten this heated? Yeah, I've been that heated before.
At a traffic thing?
No, I did not get out of the car and do this with somebody, but I've been this angry with someone.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm saying that. Have you ever been this triggered by a traffic? Like somebody cuts you. That's what it looks like.
Well, actually, yes. Because one time I pulled in, this is in LA, this is years ago, I pulled into a parking space. And as I'm pulling into the parking space, the car that's parked there opens his door. And his door, the way that I entered, and the speed and the time at which I entered, his open car door scratched the side of the car.
Oh.
And I got really, really heated, like really upset. And he was like trying to say this is what happens sometimes. Like he was dismissing his culpability in it, which made me...
That makes you even more mad.
And I was really, really upset. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was screaming and saying a lot of not nice things.
What'd you call him?
Just things that you shouldn't say.
Did you get racial?
No.
Like what then? You're not supposed to say racial things. Like you're so, like you short motherfucker. Like what do you don't know him. So like what do you?
I mean, I was just like, I don't remember the exact phrasing I used, but I remember that I was cursing a lot.
Yeah.
And I was really animated and really loud and really angry.
God, I'd be so scared of you.
Yeah.
Was he super scared? I'd be so scared.
No, he actually stayed pretty calm. He was older than me, like not old, but he was older than me. And I was probably like, I don't know, like in my mid to late 20s or something. And he was probably in his 40s, something like that.
Oh.
And he was just like, this is what happens, like, this is just like, this is a kind of thing that just happens. And I was like, yeah, it's your fucking fault. Like, I was. Yeah.
Cool. One time, I remember I was in 10th grade and I flipped out on this girl because she sat in the seat I normally sit in during biology. And I fucking freaked out on her. That was the one time in my life but I was also emotionally troubled in 10th grade.
Yeah.
I remember being like, the fuck out of my chair. This is my chair. I will fuck you up in the parking lot. Like I threatened to hit her in the parking lot with my car if she didn't get out of my seat.
Did she get out of your seat?
She sure did. Well, it's because Shauna was in class with me and she sat next to me and that was the seat I always sat in. I'd been sitting in that seat for weeks. And now you're going to take my desk? That's my desk. You know that's my desk, bitch.
Why did she do it? Was she doing it to provoke?
I imagine she just wanted to sit there. Yeah. I don't know why. I had no relationship with her up until that moment.
Yeah.
But she was a little checked out. She was a weird one.
Yeah.
But I threatened to fucking murder her because of my seat. She took my seat.
Sometimes it just happens.
Sometimes it just happens. You just get mad for no reason.
Time that I called a guy, told me he was going to die, which like, and I told him it was going to happen. If it didn't happen today, it would happen. And he called the police.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Sure.
Ultimately, it felt good.
Yeah.
Like,
it's worth it.
Yeah.
Kind of worth it to threaten someone's life.
If you're going to take the risk, you might as well go all the way.
Well, because it you know what? The thing is that day when I threatened that girl who took my seat, it did feel good to say it. Like, instead of just swallowing it and being like, no, it's cool, I'll go sit where I don't want to sit. I like that I had the balls to threaten her that day.
Yeah, same thing. Like when I called that guy, I did it because he was so rude to my mother.
That's different. Yeah.
Ultimately, I was like, even if I get arrested, like I'm not.
Can you get arrested for just threatening violence over the phone?
I think it's state. I don't know, state to state. It depends on how like real the threat. I don't know who you're threatening. But like ultimately, I was like, this feels good because I know he's scared,
Yeah.
and I knew that he at least was like, I don't know if he felt like his life was in danger, but he felt like he was now in a dangerous situation, and the fact that I knew that was sitting in his head was rewarding.
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I totes.
And then when he told me he had called the police and he knew who I was, I laughed.
You did?
Yeah.
And
I just know that had to do something to him, to hear that he thought that like I was caught, and I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll fucking go to jail, and when I get out, I'll put you right back in the fucking hospital,
Because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about jail.
You fucking try me, fatso.
Did the police ever talk to you?
No.
Yeah.
The
LAPD's got more
the place
on
I
their
was
plate.
working talked to me
Why?
because they were like, yeah, we got a call from the police
Oopsie.
about a death threat. Did you threaten a guy in a furniture store? And I was like, no. I was like, no, that guy, we were fucking around. He said something, and I was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it was a joke.
And they were like, okay. Like, the guy was like, all right.
Don't care. Yeah, if that would have been any other industry besides, because that was a show business job, as I recall.
And it was the tech guy. You know how those those places have like a weird tech guy.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, I'm just like, did you?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "Man, it's me.
Look at
And he
me.
was like-
I'm cool."
He was like, "All right," and he just went back to like all the
Don't care.
computer shit he had to do.
Yeah, if you had worked at the law offices of Fleming, Folgers, and
Yeah,
Crystals or
yeah,
whatever, they'd be like, there's a serious problem with Tom Segura.
Yeah, yeah.
He fucking called somebody and threatened to kill them. From your office, Tom?
Yeah, yeah. With
It
me, they
would've-
were like, episode 301 needs to get locked, so we need to get that color correction going. And I was like, done. Yeah.
Just shows you the ethics of showbiz.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, you did that? All right. Big
But it
fucking
made me
deal.
think about like how to threaten people more
Creatively.
Well, just like how to
Yeah.
cover your tracks, like where I fucked
Yeah.
up. I didn't.
Well,
think
how
about
did you
it.
fuck up? Caller ID?
I was so emotional. That's the thing. You get real emotional, you can make a
yeah.
mistake. I was
Yeah.
so emotional that I called him from my cell phone. one time.
Bad.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you-
I was young and thoughtless. You know.
Well, what are you going to do now? Buy a burner phone?
No, you just call them from like someone's landline or like a public phone. You know.
A public, if they exist anymore. If
Yeah, you can
even
find them. You can find them.
So you'd have to drive around town, find a public phone in your rage, in your blind rage.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to fucking get that
Well, the
guy.
thing is, you try
Second
to.
I find a payphone.
You
Fuck him, man.
You know where those phones are ahead of time. So find those phones when you're calm. You know.
This is, you're way overthinking, bro. Go to 7-Eleven, buy a burner.
Okay.
And you make the death threats on the burner. Everybody knows that, right, Annie? You're the tech guy. You tell me, how do we make...
Why would I know that?
Because you're the tech guy. So how would we make a threatening phone call without getting caught?
Yeah, you definitely use a burner or you use Google phone or Skype or something. Yeah.
Oh, is that untraceable? Like you can't-
Google phone? Yeah, you could make that. Now, I don't know why you think I would know this. I
No,
don't-
because you're the tech guy. That's why.
Yeah, not because you're fucking Suwu. Okay.
Yeah, it's not because of your behavior, but because you do tech.
You're the tech guy that
yeah,
works
you know
here.
how to do all this.
Oh, I see.
You don't even use Google. Like, Annie doesn't use Google. He'll use the cool guy, the cool hip search engine
Right.
that doesn't track you. Like, he knows
Right,
that kind
right,
of stuff.
Now
Right, Annie?
now he's basically like, I'm allowed to shop in this store. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, we didn't take it there, Annie. It wasn't meant to be. Goodness.
No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
So yeah, get a burner.
But yeah, use Skype.
You Skype. What a great ad for Skype, right?
Yeah.
Make all your death threats on our line. Skype for when you don't want to get caught.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
So I'll tell you a bad story. So in college, my roommate, so I'm such a retard. Like, I don't even know if I want to tell the story. I'm so embarrassed, but
Okay.
I'm pretty fucking ride or die as a friend.
Sure.
Let's just say that much. Okay.
FGT or RTD?
For real though.
Okay.
So my roommate / BFF, one of my friends, not Shauna, was into it with this girl that was like the ex of the boyfriend she was seeing now, and this girl was talking shit to her, blah blah blah, and she's like, this bitch is trying to fuck with me, and I was like, well, I'm gonna fuck with her. So I called her from our landline and I fucking threatened her ass. I was like, if you fuck with my friend, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass in the streets, and I'm gonna fucking, like I talked all kinds of crazy shit. Well, the popo did show up.
They did?
So they traced the call to our house.
You never told me the story before.
Well, I'm fucking embarrassed. It's fucking embarrassing, okay? I should have known better. I was way too old. I was like a junior in college. Like, what is wrong with me? And so they come knocking on the door, and my roomies answer, and they're like, did somebody place a threatening call to so-and-so? And they covered for me, and they're like, no, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, well, we think it's Christina, da da da. And
They said they knew your
They knew
name.
my name. And they're like, tell her to report to the precinct tomorrow. And of course I went first thing in the morning. I showed up at the precinct, and,
That's a funny one when cops are like, tell the person to show up about this crime and turn themselves, like, if it's not a major crime, you're like,
it's nothing. And like, what? So I was like, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Go fuck your mother. Like, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So,
SFPD.
So you really said some threatening shit on that call.
Yeah. Well, I was like, she's messing with my friend, and I don't know what got into
Did you
me.
tell the cops that?
No.
Oh, you didn't say anything.
So that girl who I threatened.
Yeah.
Called.
I understand that.
Yeah,
but
and
when
then
the police showed up,
I hid in my room,
Oh, you
and they
hid,
were
okay.
like, "No, she's not here," and they're like, "Okay, we'll tell her that she needs to come down to the station tomorrow, and we're gonna talk to her." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And I just didn't go.
Yeah.
Should we edit this out of the show? Is there a statute of limitations?
You're fine.
On threatening phone calls. I'm
You're
so afraid.
Totally fine. You're totally fine.
I would never do that now. Just so you know.
I told a man he was going to die. And I told him it was going to happen when he wasn't expecting it.
Oh wait, there's another incident I've done. Babe, happy anniversary. Some more shit you didn't know about me.
Yeah.
I think I may have told you this one. So in college, I had a boyfriend who cheated on me with this other fucking girl.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the story?
Well, you told me. Yeah. Yes.
I'm so embarrassed too.
Well, I don't know
What's
if
wrong with me?
I knew that part. I don't know if I know what you're about to tell me.
I'm so embarrassed. So, of course, I just find out. I'm super pissed. I'm at this party, this house party, and she shows up, and I'm super like drunk and just fired up. And I was like, she better get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna fucking fuck her up, like I'm crazy. And then so she leaves the party. And I run to the window and I fucking spit on her from the window. And I fucking yell at her.
You
and
nailed her with the
cuss
spit?
her out. I was so drunk. I don't think I hit her. Of course not. But I was like, fuck you, bitch. Puh. And I spit on her from the window. I know. Hey, I was a troubled youth, man. This girl was punk as fuck. I was fired up. Angry. But I haven't done anything violent like that since college, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been mellow.
You know what I did? This is not. No, this isn't.
God,
This isn't violent. This isn't.
We're so
violent.
dumb.
This is
We think
just
that
a
no
dumb
one's
thing.
hearing this conversation.
No, this is just
besides
this,
us.
This is
Like,
not.
just
This is not
millions-
aggressive.
millions of
You
people.
just took me back to college.
Okay.
I think I've told you this before. There was this girl walking by, and it was cold. It was like the winter time, and I was like, "Hey, hey!" And I'm in my dorm room on the second floor. And I go, "Hey!" And I knock on the window, and then my hand goes through it. And
The
glass-
window?
Yeah. I was like, "Hey, hey!"
Oh,
Like that.
fuck.
Yeah. Fucking glass shatters all over her, the girl whose attention I'm trying to get, and then I'm cut on my hand.
God.
I was just saying, hey. Just shattered glass and blood.
Did you have to
And
go
it's
to-
like fucking 30 out. So I was like, So we called like the housing, and they're like, yeah, we'll come fix your window.
What about your arm?
It was
Did you
not.
get to go to-
It wasn't badly cut. It was just little cuts.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
that was stupid.
I had a friend in college one time. We were all getting drunk, and he put lighter fluid on his hand and lit it on fire.
Yeah.
3rd-degree burns. Not a good idea. It was rad. Like, the trick was fun. We were all like, whoa! And then he couldn't put it out.
Yeah.
And then
3rd degree's the worst degree.
It was the word. And he like, oh, it was so bad. It was so bad.
All for a laugh.
For a haha, yeah. And it was impressive. It was kind of worth it for me anyway.
That's why it's amazing that Steve-O's alive.
Oh my God, I know.
Like all this crazy shit, and you're like, you're functioning? Like,
How?
everything works still?
How?
I know. He's done the wildest shit you see on camera. You're like, this dude's okay?
He's been broken and injured.
Yeah, I know.
So
But you're always like, how you should have more permanent problems.
Yeah.
Like he's healed.
Well, even Shaggy, our friend from the ICP.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh
his
my
injuries? He was
God.
telling us about his arm. He
He
didn't
wouldn't
even
even-
go get it fixed.
They told him, they're like, it's fucked up. He's like, fuck it. Crazy.
That stuff is just wow. But some people are just wired that way.
Mm-hmm.
They can survive.
Yeah.
Wow, you read how You didn't even know that about me. I've never told you those stories.
No.
I was so embarrassed about the police coming for me. That was bad.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
I get it.
Whatever. But then you realize the older you get, you're like, oh, everyone's done stupid shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to die one day. No one's going to care anyway. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
Statute of limitations, I'm sure, is long past, too, on that crime.
There's no... You're good. You're fine.
7 years, right? Gosh.
Yeah.
That chick's probably long dead. She was,
Dead?
I don't know, doing drugs, probably.
You think so? What'd she look like? Do you remember her?
Never saw her.
You never saw her?
Never saw her.
Wait, this
Never
is the
saw
one
her.
that you threatened. What about the girl that you spit on?
Fuck that bitch. So the girl that I spit on ended up getting real fat. And I was like, yes, you fucking bitch. Like, I saw her around and I was like, you fat fucking cow. Like, I was so happy about it. And then, oh, dude. And then she became a lesbian for a minute. And then I was like, this chick's out of line. She was just out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She just was crazy. I was like, oh, something's wrong with her. And then I just started to feel bad for her. I was like, no, I'm not mad at you anymore.
Okay.
Like, I went through all the stages of like,
yeah.
Oh, you're kind of sad. Because then I would like Facebook stalk her. Like, you know what I mean? Like a little while later, just to make sure.
Just see what's up.
See if she's still fat. Yeah. And then be like, confirmed, you still suck, you know?
Yeah.
You ever do that? Just to make sure you still hate the people that you hated. I totally do that. Like, no, you still suck.
But don't you
confirmed?
But don't you love to get to not hating? Isn't that the best?
Yeah, like I say that now as more of an adult joke.
Yeah.
It's I don't hate
Letting
anybody.
it go, like,
I don't have the energy. We're all children of God. We're all messed up.
Yeah.
It's no, but I'm saying like there was a point I think in my 30s even where I was like, yeah, dude, go back and. I don't know. It's kind of validating. It's confirming.
Yeah.
When you're like, yeah, you still suck.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. My high school nemesis, she still sucks. I check on that.
You check on her?
I mean, once a decade. Was
she really a nemesis for you?
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the deal, man. I didn't start the war. She did. And we were like in competing goth cliques for a minute. I know. It's so we used to be in... So at first there was one goth clique, like one big goth clique. And then she was like, fuck Christina. And then she split off and took a couple of homies there. And then it was like my clique versus hers. Goth cliques. Yeah. And then I saw her at my 10-year reunion.
Yeah.
She still hated me. I was 28 years old. We were 28. And I was like, hey, like I went up. She should become a mother. She'd become a person, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way this girl still hates me. And she gave me the cold shoulder. 10 years later. And I was like, you still fucking hate me. I don't even know what I did to her. I honestly don't even know what I did to her.
I didn't ever really had like an enemy like that.
But she started. Like I said, I don't have any natural enemies. I don't have any enemies.
Yeah.
She hated me. I don't know what the fucking deal was. She never told me why she hated me. So then I was like, all right, fucking, you want to, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
She still hated me.
Still.
A decade later, still mad at me.
Jesus.
I know.
Fucking bitch.
I know. It was so bizarre. But again, I don't hate her. I just knew she hated me.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Well. This episode of Your Mom's House is also brought to you by Theragun. Don't let the stress of daily life weigh on your body, whether you're an elite athlete or someone like me, who's definitely not one. Just trying to make it through the day, tension-free. Man, Theragun can help. Theragun is the handheld percussive therapy device that releases your deepest muscle tension using a scientifically calibrated combo of depth, speed, and power, and it's as quiet as an electric toothbrush. The Gen 4 Theragun doesn't just feel good, it gets to the source of the pain by releasing tension using Theragun's signature percussive therapy, which goes 60% deeper than vibration alone. I can't describe for you how relaxing this thing is. I mean, just 30 seconds of this thing on for me, neck, shoulders, traps, I start melting away. It is absolutely incredible. Theragun is trusted by 250 professional sports teams like Real Madrid and elite athletes like Paul George, DeAndre Hopkins, Maria Sharapova, hundreds of thousands of customers, and me. Try Theragun for 30 days starting at only $199. Go to therabody.com/mom right now and get your Gen 4 Theragun today. That's therabody.com/MOM, therabody.com/mom.
You all know I've been a huge fan of Babbel for a while now. I'm trying to learn Spanish because, my husband speaks that language. And I've been having fun learning, but there's even more ways to learn with their latest release, Babbel Live. For anyone who's ever wanted to learn a new language in a classroom setting from the comfort of their home, Babbel Live is your answer. It's a subscription-based live online class with top certified language teachers. Classes are limited to 6 students to create a comfortable and judgment-free learning environment. There are hundreds of classes offered each week. Select the ones that work best for your schedule. You'll be able to interact with other students at your level and get instant feedback. Babbel Live classes are offered by Focus, so you can choose the topic that works best for you. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, get up to 65% off unlimited Babbel Live classes when you go to babbel.com/mom. That's babbel.com/mom for up to 65% off your unlimited Babbel Live plan. Do you have any enemies?
I just said I don't.
I don't think I have active stuff with anybody.
I think about I moved, so I was a new kid a lot, so I got bullied a couple times when I was real young, like 5th grade when we went to this school in Minneapolis or in the suburbs of Minneapolis, and then probably a little bit in Milwaukee, and then, even going to Florida too. You're like, you're always new, but I didn't have like an enemy that like stayed with me throughout those, you just were new for a minute.
Yeah.
So people would be like, who the fuck are you? That kind of thing.
It's horrible.
And then you take one of their fucking heads and you smash it through the locker, and you're like, I'm the fucking new kid, bitch.
You fucking bitch.
I'll make you eat your teeth,
Yeah. You have to fight back, by the way. That's the
to.
only way is to fight back.
Yeah, no, and I wasn't like that. I wasn't. I was a nice kid.
No, you are a sweetheart.
Yeah.
But then didn't you get hot? Like, I imagine you're always attractive. Why were they fucking with you?
You always fucked with a little bit when you're new, right?
Right.
Always new.
Of course.
But then, I'm saying, there was this one kid in college. I just remembered this now, who I brought goons with me, because.
What an episode! So many revelations. Happy anniversary.
I saw the fear in this kid's eyes too, because I was like an ambassador. Like I had friends from every group.
You're that kid.
I was always like that. Every school, I could like click jump.
Yeah.
I could go hang out with goth kids and rock kids. And
You're
football
cool. That was
players
cool as shit. Yeah.
And every school, whatever. It was never a problem. So I was in college managing the radio station, and a kid who had managed it before or worked at it before, he was kind of antisocial and weird. And I went in one day, and he was no longer a part of the station, but we were letting him go in there, and he left a fucking mess, right? Every record out, cups, where I was like, who was in here? So they tell me, and I call him, and he was like, and he had like all this attitude. And I was like, what the fuck? So like, what's all this attitude? And he was like, I'll fucking do whatever. Like talked a lot of shit. And he had a friend with him who was like this real weird, goofy kid. And he was like, why don't you come over here? And I was like, okay, I'll come over there. Where you at? And he told me. I was like, okay. So I brought 2 fucking goons with me. And then
God.
I was like, and the best was that it was kind of like being like a mobster, because I didn't actually get mad. Like I just walked in, and they were like pacing, and I was like, what's up, man?
Smart.
And he was like, well, and his friend was like, well, and his friend said something. And one of the guys that I brought, I go, if anything happens, I'll go just break their face, like just do whatever you want to them. And the guys,
oh my God,
the guy who I brought with me told, I guess this what you consider this, his little sidekick said something, and he told me, he goes like, shut the fuck up if you ever want to like be able to talk again. And And that kid shut right down. And then we made them go to the radio station and clean it up.
All this because of a messy room.
Yeah. And then I was like, and by the way, don't ever come up here again. Like, you're never allowed to hear again. But that was fun. That was that was super fun.
Yeah.
Like,
but see, that's the thing. Like, all this irrational behavior, the day I spit on that girl from that window, it felt really good.
You know when that happened to me again? When I was working at a comedy club that I can't say, okay? I can tell you later.
Sure.
But the comedy club really loved me. Like, top to bottom. Managers, staff, everybody. And they had a legit fucking psychopath bouncer. Like, like like a guy out of a movie, but he loved me. And I would tell him, you know, on these real late, we did do late shows, crowds are drunk, just like, you know, like every comic, just police the room if someone's got out of hand. So I've been going there for a few years, and this dude was always like, just give me the signal. And one time they were like,
oh no,
they were like, hey, just, you know, just so you know, like, he loves you. So like, he thinks he's like really protecting you. And I was like, okay.
Jeez.
And I finished the show, and after the show, they were like, it was a late show that got crazy. And I was like, get this guy out of here. And they were like, dude, they're like, do you see what happened? And I was like, no, what happened?
No.
And they're like, so-and-so was like, oh, like, they're disrespecting Tom.
And the guy like curbed him.
He picked the guy up by his neck, and then he threw, like, he bounced his head off the fucking lobby floor, and they had to cut the carpet out because there was too much blood. And I was like, that was for me. He's like, yeah, he's like a fucking dog that thinks that, like, you wanted him to do that. And I was like, that is pretty cool. Like,
I think I know who this bouncer is. Whoa, because, yeah, I did a club, and somebody got 86 because they were drunk.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, he busted his head on the sidewalk, and the cops came, and there was blood. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That's a different guy.
Yeah, so listen, to everybody listening, when you go to a comedy club and you get ripped and drunk and start sassing and you think it's a fucking just
fun,
normal environment, comedy clubs are full of fucking wild cards that work there. Like, there's a reason.
You should really scope out the security.
Well, I mean, don't act a fool.
There's some
psychos working.
Dude, there's one that I just worked with, a security guy. Who I was looking at him. I was like, this would be the end of anyone's life if, like.
Yeah. I know people don't get too drunk and act out because you don't know what can happen to you.
Happy anniversary.
It happens a lot. Yeah, happy anniversary. Well, no, I know. I'm wondering who you're talking about. Fuck. Doesn't
kind
that
of
feel
feels
better?
good. Yeah, I feel good now.
Got it off your chest, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was deeply ashamed of those two stories that I
really
about me threatening that girl and then spitting on another girl. You know, it's just a time in my life where I was so confused and so angry. You know, this is pre-therapy, Christina. This is like early 20s.
Dude, those guys that I brought with me, they had both just been in jail.
Oh, how'd you find them? They went to school with you?
I knew everybody there. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I knew a dude who was like arrested on gun charges.
At your school?
At school, yeah.
Wow, they really changed the admission
policies.
Tell you something.
Loyal.
Yeah.
Real loyal guy.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah. There's a lot of psychos out there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm related to a few. It's so, man.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Good stuff.
It's really what you want.
Yeah.
Let's jump into some
Is it time?
Yeah, let's do some talks. You ready?
Yes.
Any lady who wants to go on a date with me, they'll be guaranteed a steak meal.
Yes.
Yes? That's our guaranteed a steak meal. So come and date me.
I like him. I've never heard an offer so...
I feel like I've seen this one before.
No.
No?
No. A steak meal. And
That's going to work, right? For someone.
it works for me. I'll take it.
You like steak?
I don't like peas and chips or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
It's like,
but the steak is nice.
Wait,
Will he take you to a... I mean, I wonder if you get to go... Can you name your steakhouse? Or
Yeah,
what if he's
'cause-
like... Because there's definitely levels of steak.
well, that's what I'm saying. This is like clearly in English. It doesn't, or,
Yeah.
or whatever. It's not. I mean, it's not, I like I like Ruth's Chris's.
Yeah.
Outback.
That's what I'm saying. Do
Yeah.
you get to tell him, like, hey, buddy, we got to go to Ruth's?
Ruth's
And he's like,
Chris's.
Yo, fucking, are you mental? Yeah.
Brown sauce. They like their
Women
brown
have been lied to. Women have been taught today that men want a woman who is opinionated and argumentative. I know no high-value man who is looking for that in his partner. Men want a woman who is agreeable. They want a woman who's going to follow his lead and have his back. A woman who's ride or die. That's what men are really looking for.
Yeah. True. He's right. No one wants to hear your bullshit.
But you know, look, in all fairness, does anybody want somebody who is disagreeable and
No.
argumentative? Is that the word argumentative or is it argumentative?
I don't know.
See, could be like this. Could be like combative.
Argumentative.
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 Shit. This is why I thought combative was
Argumentative.
combative.
Yeah,
Combative
it's
was
tative. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, does anybody want to be with someone who's disagreeable?
But you
It's annoying.
also don't want the opposite is like docile. You don't want like
No.
somebody who's like shut down, submissive.
It
right?
sounds like he does.
He
want
might want
somebody
that.
Totes.
And what does he call? He calls them high value men. This seem all this shit. These kind of things. They seem like too formulaic. Like this is what the formula you're supposed to follow.
Well, here's the deal, man.
That's not the way that shit works.
It's not the way that shit works because I think men respect high value men or whatever, respect women that are intelligent and look, it's reciprocal, right? Like we take care of each other is what I'm saying. I don't think that like what you say goes or what I say goes.
Yeah.
It's like
right. You got to be in it to win it together.
yeah,
right?
it's silly. This guy's the best. He looks good.
You look really good, man.
You look good.
Jumping ahead.
Oh, hey guys. It's windy out. I'm under the tree and I'm getting blown. It feels good.
Get it?
I get it.
He's getting blown. I thought it was nice because he made a jokey. I don't know, tried to warm your heart.
This is my fault. For diabetes and edema. It's just a gnarly mess.
That is a mess. Wait, hold on.
Mind your business. I'm getting my boy from a little drunk for later on tonight. Just mind your fucking business.
He's
You get the joke?
I get it.
You know what I heard is that once you hit your 60s, you just get toe fungus. Like
Oh.
your nails get fungal.
Maybe.
You just get toe fungus infections, nail fungus. That's what Dr. Drew told me, I think.
Sounds like it's probably accurate.
Isn't that
usually you
gross?
see older people have foot problems.
They all do. And
Yeah.
it's like it's almost they say it's inevitable. You're alive so long that you start to get fungusy.
Yeah, and also like that's a body part that like is like the moisture's trapped, you know, like all the time, right? Like you're wearing shoes, boots, socks. So.
I know. So then do your balls get all sticky and will they grow fungus too?
Hope so. I hope so.
But then do your nuts get all gamey because they're always
I mean, nuts get
mashed?
gamey every day, kind of, depending on the weather, right? And what
Yeah.
you're doing, your activity level. Not every day, but you know, if you do something active or if it's really hot, your nuts are not gonna
Mhm.
smell like roses, right?
Mm-hmm. I thought that was just interesting that just by virtue of being old, your toes get fungusy.
Hey,
your nails.
I'll tell you, thanks for bringing it up. Let's go to the next one. Oh my God. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are a bad motherfucker, bro.
Yep.
Oh, dude, what a dummy. Why are you doing that?
They want to get rid of that raccoon, I
Yeah,
guess.
but bro, there's got to be, isn't there a trap or something? Like, didn't we get traps? Remember when you had them?
Yeah, that was in
LA.
Silver Lake.
Yeah.
Raccoon will fucking tear your face up, man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember.
I didn't know that. I used to, when I lived with someone, they had raccoons in their backyard, and they'd come right up to me, and I'd be like, "Hi, little raccoon."
Yeah.
And it would just like, they'd chill and stare at me. One time, I think almost came up on the bench right next to me. But they're used to it. Oh my God, that's Texas, dude. Bro. That's the aquarium we go to with our kids.
That's here.
That's here. This is
here.
the aquarium I take our children to.
That's the Austin Aquarium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how rad Texas is. By
No,
the
no,
way.
no. You're not supposed to do this.
Oh.
He's getting escorted out.
Oh, but I'm just saying it's fun too when, everyone follows the rules and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
That's fucking crazy.
I know.
That dude did that just for this video.
Yeah.
How disgusting
Those are
is
sharks.
that water?
It's disgusting, but those are sharks too.
Right.
And you can take your kids to feed
How'd
fucking
this start?
sharks.
He was like, "Are you recording?"
Yep.
By the way, do you know how scared everybody there is?
Yeah, they're
like
like, "What
parents,
is this
kids,
guy?"
they're so scared.
Yeah, it's traumatizing for the kids.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
like that to
That's
happen.
pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Oof.
Here, get out of here. Come
Gary,
on.
get the fuck out of here. Your underpants.
Son of a
bitch, I'm gonna kill your ass. Yo, your underpants are popping out from underneath your belt.
Shit.
Hey.
I don't have a pot holder.
That's a great
You
one.
like that one?
That's great.
Yeah, pissing off parents. You
Yeah.
like that, Gary?
Here, get out of here. Come
Gary,
on.
get the fuck out of here. Your underpants. Son of a bitch, I'm gonna kill your ass. Yo, your underpants are popping out from underneath your belt.
Shit.
Hey.
I don't have a pot holder.
That was awesome.
You know why? Because that was a high stress situation for Dad.
Yeah.
And that was a hot turkey.
And Mom was like, "Get out of here," because he's always like, "Hey." He's always recording.
But you know when you're in a high stress sitch like that, you're
Yeah.
like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
I want to rock and roll all night
my God.
and party every day. And I'm terribly sorry if it offends your fake moralistic bullshit and your plastic and cardboard lies. I'm really sorry. Fuck you.
So, what's really neat is this is Canadian weird because he has a Canadian accent.
My man's got trouble.
No.
Big
what do you
trouble.
mean?
Big time
He just
trouble.
likes to wear lipstick. You're so phobic of
Man,
men who wear lipstick.
that turn happens in your private life all the time, and
Yeah.
it's not nice.
No.
Oof.
He was polite about it, like Canadians are. You know? Like,
Very- so this is Canadian talk.
well, you heard his accent.
Yeah.
This
He's
is-
like smiling.
Yeah. Smiling and nice.
That's a story Bobby Lee used to say. He said that whenever his dad laughed,
Uh-huh.
he knew that violence was next.
Oh, shit.
So his dad would be like, "Oh," yeah." And then he's like, "God," he'd like grab somebody. Stabbed his aunt with like a butter knife at a restaurant.
God, it's so traumatic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
traumatic.
Yeah.
Poor Bobby.
Oh, fuck that guy.
I
All right,
know.
here we go.
I'm fine, thanks. I just woke up an hour and 13 minutes ago. Now I'm riding my exercise bike in my living room. Then I'll eat breakfast. What about you?
I imagine this is what guys were like that you dated in college.
They wouldn't be that athletic or regimented. None of my boyfriends exercise. What are you talking about?
But I mean, this feels like
Had
the
discipline?
Type, the type.
Oh, I didn't date fucking TikToks, babe. They were just like arty kind of guys, like tatted,
Okay.
like musician types, like
All right.
not like fucking.
Okay.
Come
Here we-
on,
here we
dude.
go.
These guys are lame.
Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? She's eating a live animal?
It's a snake, babe.
But it's alive?
No. They look like they're moving because they're in a
Holy
circle.
Shit.
Watch it again. So for
No,
those of
I
you
don't
just
want
listening-
to.
It's pretty fascinating. So
No, it's not.
She's eating just like ropes of snakes, but these snakes are dead. I've
I
watched
don't
it like
want to
10
watch
times.
it again.
Oh, I've watched it so many times.
I may be just a baby, and baby things I do, but I can just squat anywhere and fill my nappy with poo. Mama!
That was an international one.
Who knew that that little space under your kitchen cabinets where your toes can slide under is designed that way on purpose? It's called a toe kick, and it allows you to stand closer to the counter while cooking.
That was a nice one.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's like how you take a book out of the shelf. See these? I wish you gave me folders full of these.
Babe, they don't make many of these in my feed. You know that. These are the anomaly.
Okay.
This is my new favorite lane. Guys doing martial arts in their living rooms. I mean, last week we had the nunchucks guy, and that was pretty impressive. And now we have the rings guy. I've never seen rings before. Have you?
No, it's really cool. Thanks for including it.
Hi, my name is Ken. I'm gay. Posting this. I know I don't look my age, but I am. So to let you know. Talk to you.
Look his age, but I am.
It's very good.
What- how old is
It's a very effective promo.
How old did he say he was?
He didn't.
He did. You wouldn't believe my age.
You wouldn't believe
I
my age,
am.
but it is what it is. Jesus. I don't know if we should follow. That's pretty great to close on.
Please, no, I like these more. Please. What are you doing to me?
Hey, you trolls who are disrespectful to me, keep on messing around with me. I will use my anger management. This stuff on your head.
All right. That was really cool.
How am I going to get out of this one?
If somebody left you like that, imagine if someone left you like that.
How is he gonna
You're
get out
so,
of that?
Well, someone's there. But I'm saying, what if you were left like that?
Well, when you live alone, I remember sometimes I couldn't even take my dress off at night because it was zipped up too high and I couldn't reach
this
it.
This is another level.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's one of those like vacuum latex suits, but there's no arms out. His arms are inside.
It's a bad idea.
Oof.
You'd have to go knock on your neighbor's door or like thump, like
Do you know
kick
how
it
scared
and be
somebody would
like,
be? Or how hard you'd get punched if that person was black.
Well,
Knocks on a
out
neighbor's
of
door,
here.
they'd be like, right away.
I mean, if your neighbor came knocking dressed like that,
Yeah.
you would not open the door.
No.
You'd be like, get the fuck out of here, dude, with your
No.
weird shit. I got kids in here.
Butter, ragu.
Oh.
Get that thing in now.
Oh.
This is the new thing.
Dip it.
That's not good. There's no way.
I mean,
Now this combo smack. I gotta try that.
No way. No way.
I mean, I love butter, but not like this.
You can't eat that much butter. Maybe like a little bit of butter with ragu, maybe. But it doesn't slap. It does not slap.
Let me tell you something right quick.
This one's funny.
Don't you ever join this dumbass shit. You know what this stands for? Why my retarded ass sign up. That's what that is.
I love him so much.
That's pretty great.
I've watched this one like 20 times.
That's
He's
pretty
in the
great.
army. You see this shit?
Yeah.
Why my retarded ass sign up?
Oh, so good. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That's your last talk.
That was a good one.
That was
Now,
a
do
good
you feel
closer.
like you
Yeah, that
had
was
your
good.
sorbet?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Happy Snanderdurtony.
Servernurfany. We got to run. It was really fun. There's really good stories today.
I can't believe you got me to tell those stories.
I know.
You forced them out.
It brought
of
up so many memories.
It's the cold meds. I think I'm not together.
We got to get you on those more often.
I don't have my defenses up.
Yeah.
I'm just freer in Texas. You know what it is? I really think because this studio is so minimalist, it really brings me back to who I am. I like it.
There you go.
It just feels more comfortable.
Yeah. Intimate.
There's no, different.
Yeah. Different. Yeah.
I like the shittiness of this.
Closing song is Mark Wahlberg by Jack Clayton.
Nice.
You share the screen with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, you got it. 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 Yeah, you got it.
Hi, Mommy. Thanks, Jeans. Thank you for watching this episode of Your Mom's House. And if you had a great time, watch more videos here, here, here. And don't forget to subscribe here, here, here so that you will know when a Your Mom's House video comes out immediately. Thanks, Jeans.